everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of the Video Game Choo Choo podcast. I'm your host, John, and this week, I'm really, really tired.
Oh, John, you okay?
I'll be okay soon, Scott. But I need to lay down soon. Rose, you're also here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry, but I hope you lie down soon.
I will soon. Yeah, no, I did something that I've never done before in my entire goddamn life. I went to the gym? Quotes?
Oh.
Yeah, because my new apartment that I just I just moved into a new apartment.
Oh, okay.
It's
Nice.
one of those like little tiny fucking rooms.
Oh,
it's
sure.
like a gym kind of, yeah.
Nice.
So I just used that, and I definitely fucked up doing that. I did not stretch properly or some shit.
Yep.
My back is all messed up. I can barely move. It's not good, y'all.
Yeah, that's what happens. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of people, when they start working out, have a really fucking rough time. It takes a while for you to really break in exactly, like, break in, like, a good routine and get yourself, like, stretched and ready to roll every time you're, working out.
Yeah, so I need to try to, like, figure out, if... Like, either way, no matter if you believe in a higher power or if you believe in evolution, okay. I truly believe that whichever happened, whichever led humanity to this, whatever decisions were made in the creation of humans, that they decided, in order to be healthy and in order to, be limber and shit, they need to do really painful shit.
Mm-hmm.
Consistently all the time. That's so stupid. Like,
I am the architect of this.
I think the human body is kind of like originally designed around the premise that people are going to be moving around, like, in order to hunt and, like, in order to fucking go places and do things. And
blame evolution.
Evolution.
Too fucking slow.
Technological evolution especially has made it so our lives are way cooler and everything is way better. It rules. I love it. I love technology.
So technology needs to hurry up and make it so just like you eat like a pill and it stings for like 5 seconds, but that's your workout. That's what needs to be happening.
I just want to be a robot. Like, that's it. Just fuck it.
You know what? Yeah, I would be completely down for that too. Fuck the rest of this shit.
Here's my best advice, John. Like, just keep at it. Like, keep at it. Like, keep trying, and eventually it just gets easier. That's how a lot of, like, starting working out is the hardest part of working out.
Mm-hmm.
No, absolutely. I mean, I only did it for a little while because that's all I could fucking handle.
Sure.
I did it for like 20 minutes.
That's fine.
Like, everything online was like, you gotta do it for an hour. You gotta do it every other... It was like, you gotta do it every other day. And I was like, I'll do it every other day, but I'm not doing this shit for a fucking hour first time. Like, I was fucking... I did the fucking bike thing for like 15 minutes, and I was like, holy Toledo, my legs feel like they're gonna rocket off. Like, my ass was like, alright, I'll see you later, dude.
How many times in a week is if you do it every other day?
I mean, it's either 3 or 4 times a week.
It's somewhere in between. Somewhere doesn't know. No one knows?
We do it off of a month.
John gets it. He's just not feeding me.
No, I'm not.
He doesn't want to play in this space with me. Because
SB Nation hasn't given us any residuals, alright? So that's why I'm not saying this. The day that John Boys comes on our podcast as a guest is the day that I will start plugging his videos. How about that?
Wow.
No, we should plug his videos anyways. They're very good.
They are very good videos.
They're pretty good, in fact.
Yeah, they're pretty good, yeah.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep going, don't get me wrong, but just, if you're looking for some fucking life, not advice, but like, if you're looking for a push, if you're looking for someone to look to and be like, hey, it's inspiring, don't look to me yet, I went once, and I'm very tired and I didn't like it. So maybe in like 2 or 3 months where I'm like, damn, I can lift a boulder with relative ease, like maybe once I become Chunky Kong, and then like we'll be okay.
One hell of a guy.
I mean, Some might say I already am. Wink!
Well,
Damn.
Hey, okay, so yeah, I've been doing that, but I'm hoping that all of you have been doing things that are, nicer, or at the very least, you know, I mean, I'm taking care of myself, so I guess that's nice, but what have you all been up to? Scott, how about we start with you, because it's been a hot 37 episodes or some shit since you've been on.
Really? Oh boy. Probably. No, I've been doing all right. I've been pretty busy myself, taking care of a lot of other projects. It's just, but we have started live streaming. We have started a weekly stream on Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. EST. That is me hopping on and playing the hottest new thing of the week. This week, we played the Dark Souls 3 JoJo mod that Zuli the Witch put out, just this last week. It's really fucking cool.
It was very cool and very stupid. Like, just completely goofy way to play that game.
Yeah. So, what it is it strips away, like, all your weapons, and it gives you, a set amount of stands, basically.
They're like, it gives you these like glowing gauntlets on your hands.
Yeah.
And then when you punch, and then also when you pose and you do some other specific things, it changes depending on what area you're in. So in the starting area, there's just this one like enemy with like a knife and I think fire bombs. And that's your stand that you can use. So you'll punch or you'll do a pose, and then that character will appear behind you and then do an attack, just like a stand would.
Yeah, it uses the NPCs that are in the area because it would be way too difficult to load NPCs that were from somewhere else. But I've seen a couple updates from Zuli since, and she's apparently like seen a lot of. She's had a little bit of success with being able to keep stands in areas they're not supposed to be. So you'd be able to retain a couple other ones that you normally wouldn't be able to. So that's really fucking cool. It's real tight. Also, she went out of her way to name all the stands.
All right.
That's
and
pretty good.
They're all album names, like it would be.
Thank God.
It's
I was
very
glad
good.
already when I heard like you could pose for attacks. That's great. But like, yeah, I'm glad they have names.
Yes, my favorite one is probably Soldier Boy.
Oh God.
No, we had a fun time with that. We did another stream last week where we made some impossible creatures and also got to play with one in VR.
Oh no.
So you can find those on youtube.com/ is it VG Choo Choo or Video Game Choo Choo? John would know. If you search Video Game Choo Choo on YouTube, you should be able to find those.
I hope so.
Yeah. Or go to our website.
Yeah, hey, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should just be able to go on Video Game Choo Choo and it'll be there. Yeah. Absolutely.
Or chooch.biz. Or
just visit our website. Visit videogamechoochoo.com.
Yeah.
And they'll be there under the videos tab.
Just go to borat.club.
Or hailtotheking.baby.
Oh, yeah. Other than that, I've been playing a couple other things. I finished Final Fantasy 15.
All right, you two handle this. I'm gonna.
Hey, John, you played Final Fantasy 15 too. That means you have to join in on the fun.
No,
yes,
I don't.
John.
I don't really. No, I played like 3 or 4 hours of it, and I was like, oh, these side quests aren't great. All right, bye.
John,
I'm here. I'm just kidding. Y'all go ahead. I'm here.
John, I was gonna say I thought you would like every time you go to get a car wash, and then Sydney comes out, and you're inside the car under the windshield, and well.
It's a good cutscene.
Y'all need to. You need to clamber out of my tuchus. All right. Let me live my life. 1, 2. I didn't even know that you could get a car wash in that game. I don't even think I did that.
Anytime you want, you go and it plays the cutscene every time.
That sounds about right. God, that just reminds. Did that VR thing come out?
Yeah, which one? They released the fishing one. I don't know about the other one. I think the other one exists. Maybe the fishing one's
there was
fun.
one.
I might try that.
Because there was the one where you were driving and Cindy would lay her head in your lap.
Yeah, I don't know if that one ever came out.
I don't think so. Probably because the experience they had with a lot of people at E3 and other trade shows was that when she was sitting there in their seat, you could visibly see people leaning their head over to try and maybe see in there. Yeah,
just like Summer Lesson.
They're pretty much the same game.
Yeah.
Please, I need to see more of this barely naked anime lady on the E3 show floor. I can't wait to go until I go back to my hotel and fucking Google actual porn of her. Just fucking wait. Just fucking
wait a second. Did the developers hide a little slip somewhere? I gotta see.
I gotta find all the Easter eggs.
That's what I don't understand about stuff like that. Look, I understand. There's this fucking middle ground, where I don't understand. Where it's I understand a little bit of titillation, where because it's okay, sure, that can be fun, that can be whatever, and then I can understand just straight up wanting to jack off. Okay, sure, that everyone has to do it, but then there's this middle ground where it's just people want almost the jacking off experience, but not the full package in everything. And it's I don't get that. I don't know. It's weird to me.
Yeah, I think we're tackling horny possibilities we're not quite equipped to handle.
I was gonna say,
I guess so.
You look at what E3 used to look like with booth babes and stuff, and it's just what they got trained dogs to be excited for. So it's they took it away, and it's they're wagging their tail, going, "No, where did it go? Bring it back
over here. Is it in this 3D space?
Is it in this VR headset? Is the virtual world going to answer my wishes?"
God, I just remember those pictures. It was either pictures or a video of some dude when Dragon's Crown was first coming out, and just dude was just right up against this big ass poster, just literally right up against it, trying to take pictures of the fucking sorceress's boobs.
Jesus Christ!
That's
what
me.
are you What are you gonna get? You're there. You're probably press. Download the fucking assets, my guy.
No. You have to see him. He has to remember. He has to look at that picture longingly in the future and go, "I was there."
Oh my gosh.
So Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 15. Anyways.
That's a cool game.
Yeah.
So, after I got past, the open world section, because it is just, one section of the game, and after that, it's kind of just, a linear straight shot towards the end.
A roller coaster.
A roller coaster. That game gets really fucking buck wild in ways I did not expect. Okay, so this is my big bone. This is my big bone to pick with every single person who played this game at launch. What was the problem with the stealth section?
Yeah, I know. I remember you messaged me, I think, right after you did it, and you were like, "So what did they change?" And I was like, "Nothing." They didn't change anything from launch. People were just it was what is that term? They were tricked. It was a placebo effect, basically, where it's all of a sudden everyone came out and go, "Yeah, they really fixed it." And I was like, they added 10 minutes onto it or something like that. That's all they did, and everyone was like, "Oh, it's way better now," because at launch they were saying it's the worst thing they've ever seen in a game.
Jesus. Okay, well, the other thing they added was a section you could play instead of that section.
Yeah. Which
I think is worse, where you play as Gladio, and you actually have the gameplay from the episode Gladiolus DLC, which is kind of neat. Because it's a little bit more action focused, where you actually have you don't hold a button down, you actually hit circle in order to attack people.
Yeah,
it's cool. It's a little bit more character action. So it was nice to like get a taste of that before I played any of the DLC, because I haven't touched those yet, but I plan on it. I will, don't worry. But
Episode Gladio is the soundtrack's done by the Nier composer.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
they did a version of Battle on the Big Bridge from FF5.
Ooh.
It's great.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, all of them have a specific composer for it. I forget. I think Prompto's is it might be Mitsuda, Yasunori Mitsuda, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Chrono Trigger one. I don't remember who the last one is, but yeah, it's
That's
interesting.
okay. I forgive you.
Thank you.
But the actual stealth section part is really strange, because it's like, I think the only real complaint I have about it is that it's kind of long. But other than that, like, they completely strip you of like all your abilities, but they give you new ones that are really powerful, like way stronger than anything else in the game. And you kind of have to like learn a new way of playing the game in order to progress through it. And that's like, I that's cool. I really like that. I thought that was really great. And to see so many people like complain about that, like retroactively,
I know.
Like, I don't get it. I really don't.
Yeah, I've never understood it at launch, the problem with it, because it's like, I never like those segments in games, usually. Like, the parts where you lose your ability, like, fucking Forsaken Fortress and Wind Waker. Fuck that. Get that out of here. I don't want that. I love Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword basically makes you do that like 3 times. Fuck that. I don't want to do that. And then it's like, oh, but also, like you said, they give you these new abilities that are all, like, very strong, almost instant death for most things, and you just have to, like, figure out how to, like, use them correctly and stuff like that, and it's not even that hard. I don't understand why everyone hates it.
It's not even a stealth section.
Like, there's no, like, if you get caught, it's like, oh no, and then you just use your power and you win.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, and it's just, like, this really cool, like, dark, like, laboratory you're going through, and it's like really like all spooky and stuff, and there's like some lore you learn, and like it's cool.
There's really cool stuff about it that I don't want to spoil. Because I really think, like, if you do play through Final Fantasy 15, I think you should play through the Noctis section instead of the Gladius section. It's so cool. I like it so much. I really would, like, that was probably my favorite part of the game, honestly.
Have you done the post-game dungeon you can only access by a flying car?
I have the flying car. I haven't done the post-game dungeon yet.
That dungeon's my favorite part.
Okay, I'll play that stuff soon. I'm just like, since I beat that game, I've needed a little bit of distance from it.
It is incredibly anachronistic in a very similar fashion that I feel like you will appreciate.
Yeah, there's a lot of like really cool stuff in that game that I did not expect, especially from a Final Fantasy game. Yeah. And I think we're going to talk about it more in some fashion soon.
I love that game. That fucking episode Ignis DLC is cool, everyone. Everyone, I've watched that. That's the only one I've watched. It's great. Hey, everyone.
The only thing I know about the episode Ignis DLC is that sometimes in the middle of combat, he'll just start making food. Like, he'll just pull out, like, a fucking counter and make food.
It's fucking good.
What? That's great! Yeah. Holy
it's really
shit.
Good. Like,
There's so much.
He just comes up with a new recipe, like, in the middle of the fucking battle, and, it's great.
Like, see, that's why, like, John, you were saying you didn't like the side quest. This is part of why I loved the side quest so much, because, like, every time there was, like, some sort of, like, thing that happens in the game that is completely inexplicable and, like, utterly memorable, like, fucking, like, you just kill this massive dragon and its corpse falls into the earth and it's falling from the sky, and Noctis is falling in midair. All of a sudden it cuts immediately to Ignis's face close up and he goes, "That's it!" And then it's like he learned how to make, like, dragon legs or something, and it's like, thanks. Like, and then I'm just, like, lying on the floor from fall damage.
No, like trust me, no. I love the boys. Like,
there's some sweet boys.
I love hanging out with the boys. That is 100% the reason why I love that game, or what I liked about that game. I just did not really enjoy the, like, context.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I said, like, it's the reason why I enjoyed it, even if I can agree with you that the side content tends to be pretty half-baked.
Yeah.
Is
a lot
that,
of it was very much like go to place,
Yeah.
grab item, leave, or just go to place, kill monster, leave.
For
And
me,
a lot
though,
of that
it was
stuff,
the experience.
a lot of that stuff was easier for me because, like, I'm a person who needs good podcast games every now and then, and just playing the side quests and that, like, really did it for me, like, just as a mindless thing.
I'm the fucking Yoko Taro stan, so it's like, oh yeah, like fucking yeah, let me just play the same thing over and over again. Here I go.
Hell yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you played your Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it, Rose.
Yeah.
Let's hear something from you. What have you been up to?
Okay, so I've been playing two things. The first thing, which I've barely played, so I'll talk about that first because it's easy, is Assassin's Creed Origins. I finally started it up because someone got it for me for Valentine's Day. And,
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I was going to play Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which I own, but that game makes you install it in the game. So, for some reason, my disc is just not good enough, I guess, or something.
That's
so
strange.
it won't install. It's very strange. It doesn't have any scratches, but oh well. No fucking England. That's fine, because this game is really good and refreshing. Origins, that is. It's really nice to have a game in Africa that isn't just either desert or jungle. I will say first. It has a real reverence, I would say, for its source material, quote unquote. Of just like, it really feels like you're in a culture. That's what I would say. Like, that's what I've always liked about a lot of the earlier Assassin's Creed games, was that, like, in 2 and Brotherhood, you got used to, like, Rome and Renaissance Italy, and they really, like, took advantage of, like, stuff that was in that time, like the Medici family, Leonardo da Vinci, stuff like that. And, like, seeing, like, this part of Egypt where it's, like, it's not just, like, oh, look, it's King Tut or whatever the fuck. Like, it's not just, like, all deserts or you're going up the pyramids. It's a lot of, like, you're in this small village and, hey, the pharaoh's kind of an asshole. So,
That's
like,
cool.
solve people's problems.
Nice.
And also, I don't have any hidden blades in that game. You don't have any, and the combat's Dark Souls, and that's weird.
I know
weird.
a spoiler if you want to hear it.
No, don't tell me.
Okay.
My girlfriend was going to tell me a spoiler, and I didn't want to.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
sure
let
you get the hidden blades or something.
I'll let you figure that out. on your
Yeah,
own.
I'm enjoying it. I think the best part of the game so far is you have this hawk, this pet hawk, and the fucking main character, Bayek, he fucking loves this hawk. He loves it so much. He's just like, oh, he calls her, like, old girl and stuff like that. Like, he just loves her so much. And, like, he's like, he sees, like, this nice tree or something, and he goes, oh, she would love this tree. And stuff like that. And the hawk's really cool because, like, you can just open up your map, like any open world game, and set waymarks that way. But you can also press up on the D-pad, and it switches to the perspective of your bird, who is flying up super high, and you can set waypoints that way.
Huh. Okay.
And that's really fun, and you can see the bird constantly all around you while you're playing. Like, if you just look up in the sky, you can see, like, the bird flying around, and when you're flying around as the bird, you can see your guy down there. And it's just like, sometimes when you're hunting things, the bird comes down and just attacks the enemies for you. It's like, wow, I like it. I don't know, it's just a weird little thing.
That's a cool bird.
Yeah, it's a cool bird. It's especially good because Assassin's Creed has always been about, like, the fucking eagles and stuff and the hawks, and then it's like they don't do anything with it ever. So it's like, oh yeah, nice, this guy just loves his fucking bird. That's why assassins love birds. But yeah, that game's good. And then on a game that is, like, is fine, I've also been playing the Destiny 2 DLC.
Oh.
Yeah,
How are you liking that?
it's fine.
Is it? Okay, so I dropped off Destiny 2, like, before the first DLC, which sucks because I have a season pass,
Yeah.
so I can go play it if I want, but I just don't. I don't have friends who are playing it, and I don't have the energy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't think you're alone in dropping it off before the first DLC even.
Right.
John, did you ever play Destiny 2? I don't remember. I don't think you did.
No, I've
Okay,
never
that's
played
what I
any
thought.
Destiny. Oh, I played like a little bit of like the fucking alpha of Destiny, and I was
Okay.
like, I don't think I like this. And then,
Sure.
well, there you go.
So, there's a lot of problems with Destiny that I think have been talked about by everyone on the online. If you've ever seen my Twitter account, if you have a YouTube account, I should say, you can go to YouTube and just look at your recommendations if you're a gamer, and you probably have at least 3 videos that are like the end of Destiny.
Yeah.
Destiny 2 is dead. Bungie is killing us, ... and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Destiny YouTubers in particular are some of the, in my experience, some of the more obnoxious people
Yeah.
about their game being destroyed. Because there isn't much of an end game to that game in the way there is Destiny 1, because Destiny 1's whole shit was all randomized, while Destiny 2 kind of streamlined a whole bunch of that. So because there's no possibility for random loot, there really isn't much to keep replaying for.
Yeah, so they've gotten a little bit back towards that. I don't know if you know about the Masterworks weapons and armor and stuff like that.
I've heard a little bit about that stuff.
Okay, so I think that they added those, and I'm sure people who are into that sort of thing are happy with that. I think the real problem with Destiny 2 is there is not enough of anything in that game, in every sense. If you talk about the narrative, I think if you play this DLC has probably the worst story I've seen in a video game. I wish I was being hyperbolic, but its presentation is... So, the whole DLC is you're going to see this... You get this signal from this lady named Anna Bray, who apparently is a big deal. Never heard of her in my entire life.
I'm aware of her from the lore.
I played 1 and 2 and read a few cards, and I don't even know who this lady is.
You gotta. Yeah, this is a real, actual suggestion. You should go read the grimoire. It's so much better
I've
than
read a few of
anything
the
else.
grimoires, and then I'm like,
You should read the Book of Sorrows.
yeah, that's what everyone says. But listen, after this, I'm not so convinced. So, first of all, Anna Bray, they fucking Ghost sees her and goes, "That's the hero of the Twilight Gap." And I go, "What the fuck's the Twilight Gap?" And then, they don't answer that. They just expect you to know.
I know what the Twilight Gap is. It's war.
Fuck
the war that happened. Listen, there are YouTubers who are strictly dedicated to bringing you lore.
Well, what
and
if
it's
the fucking
all
game
really
told
bad
me
and
this?
unwatchable. It would be nice if the game told you this, but it's not going to.
So Anna Bray, whose name is Anastasia, by the way, decides that we should go see Rasputin,
Yeah.
which already exhausted me.
Okay, Rasputin was in Destiny 1. That's an actual thing.
I know who
that
Rasputin
one.
is,
Okay,
but then
good.
they add in this Anastasia character, and I'm like, oh, shoot me now, buddy.
Oh, God.
And she's like, oh, Rasputin will save us all. His real brain's been on Mars this whole time. And Zavala's like, that's not true, but okay. And then they're like, oh, there's a god worm? And the god worm is here, and we have to kill the god worm because they're doing a reincarnation spell? Question mark?
God.
Don't elaborate on that further. Then you just kill the worm, and then it ends.
You did it.
And Rasputin says, I'm going to look across the entire universe and defend it. And Zavala says, that sounds bad. And your character goes, heh. And I'm just like, man, what the fuck? But to get back to my original point, my problem with the narrative is that they constantly throw out all of these things, over and over again, like Twilight Gap, etc. And even if they have explained it in the past in cards, never once does any character ever, acknowledge that that's a big deal. They just say these things. They're just constantly throwing out, all these buzzwords, and it's a nightmare.
Yeah. It has the same problem as like the Chronicles of Riddick movie, where it tells you all of these things in a way that's like kind of bold and cool, because everyone in this universe knows what all these things are.
Yeah.
But you don't know because you are either the watcher or player of said content. So it's like it's really hard. It's hard to follow. I think it's better done in Chronicles of Riddick than it is in Destiny, because Destiny
I think it's done better in Dark Souls to be so bold as to pull the name of our Lord or whatever. Fucking like, it just feels like they didn't know how to do it. And it's weird because they even like, your character doesn't know anything. Like, that's like the whole thing. Like, when your character's made in Destiny 1, like, you don't know anything. And then it's like, also, they don't tell you anything.
They have a really good excuse to like go, oh hey, here are some important things that happen here. But they don't do that because YouTube lore experts exist. You can watch some of that. You can watch some really surface level analysis of things that are metaphors.
Oh, like how the entire Soulsborne universe is connected?
Stop, don't.
Okay, anyways, Destiny 2. So Destiny 2, like I said, like they don't have enough of anything. Like, they just added the one map, this expansion, and they also added like one outfit, I think. Maybe
Jesus.
2. And it's like, when you go and turn in all of your tokens that you get, because of course that's how Destiny 2 works, you get the tokens and give them to the person. When you give them to the new vendor, she literally just like will straight up just give you an outfit that's been in the game since launch. And it feels so like unsatisfying as someone who plays a lot of MMOs. Because it's like, when I play Final Fantasy 14, they put out like 50 outfits every like 3 months or something like that, like something ridiculous. And it's like, oh yeah, like here I get these outfits from doing this or that, right? Or I get this gear that has this specific stat combination from doing all of these different things. And in Destiny, like, the stats aren't meaningful enough. And
100%.
And they try to lean into this idea of like outfitting your character, but they give you like 10 options total. Mm-hmm. And you can get all of the stuff from pretty much anything in the game. So like, what's the compelling reason to do anything?
Well, what if you want a gun that has very specific perks on it?
But like, why?
Because...
like that, I'm writing a thing about it, so I won't get too far into it. But like, Destiny 2 is too much of a simple game for what it wants to be, and for what it tries to sell itself as. And I don't know how they could fix it at this point, because it feels like they've had like 2 opportunities to really like hammer in the fixes. Like the last DLC and this one. The last DLC is terrible. I don't recommend it at all. Like. The map that they added is a giant circle, and it's just you fight the robots and that's it. It's just like so. This one is at least like a little better, but I will say that they also did have the same public event where the injection rig comes down, and it literally has like the same named characters and everything involved in it, and I wanted to die.
Great.
So yeah, Destiny 2. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe I'd say the gameplay has gotten a little better because they've changed the Masterworks. At least give some fun abilities, but also the classes are too boring. So I don't know. Maybe you might have more fun. I think the enemy encounters that you have in this expansion are at least a lot fun, and I think the PvP is still fun. I like the PvP of that game, but. Yeah, your mileage may vary. I didn't think it was much of a fun time. But
I don't know.
If you have someone with you, like a girlfriend, which is what I had, then maybe you can survive.
Did you touch much of the raid layers at all?
No.
That's the thing that's really disappointing to me, because probably the thing that is the most acclaimed from Destiny, especially Destiny 1, were these nice, intricate, complex raids that were like that had a whole bunch of mysteries in them, and there's a whole bunch of cool things to do, and they're super difficult, and they've streamlined that in the way that there is only one raid, and you go into different areas of that same raid area, and you just fight a different enemy in there, instead of, making it thematically relevant to the probably new content that you're playing.
I've been turned off from raiding in that game, like, full stop, because, like, so in World of Warcraft or in Final Fantasy 14, you can just open a button in the menu and it just finds you a party very easily.
Yeah.
And you can communicate, and it's not a terrible time. And then, like, they even have easier versions of the raids that are more accessible for, like, let's say you want to bring some friends who aren't exactly the most hardcore gamers in to do something. Like, this game doesn't have that. They just have the one hard raid and then a harder raid version of that. And it's like, oh, also you have to queue with a full party. And it's like...
You can queue with less people, but it's...
Yeah, good luck with that.
It's impossible. It's literally impossible.
It's just, that game is not very well designed at all in a lot of respects. And I'm sure we'll keep saying this. I'm going to keep every podcast now. I'll just be saying, is Destiny dead? And we can just call the podcast that.
Yeah.
And
we'll probably get more attention if you do that.
You're right. Okay, so Niall, when you're editing this, all right, just say, like, Death of Destiny, ? And then, like, in the comments say, Bungie's really done it this time, ... And that can be our fucking podcast.
Oh, God. Yeah. It really blows my mind that the people who made The Taken King, like, somehow cannot get their act together for Destiny 2.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I like, maybe, I don't even think at this point, like, Destiny 1 in a lot of ways was saved by The Taken King coming out, I think. And, like, that really started fostering a more positive community and people who actually enjoyed the game at that point. I don't know if they could do that this time. I really don't. I don't think,
it'd
like,
be real difficult, yeah.
I don't think the model of game that they've made, like, they would have to basically just completely rework everything. They would have to basically do Final Fantasy 14 on it. Like, fucking
Destiny 2 is no longer canon.
And they've already missed their fucking chance to do that, because they blew up the tower. They could have done that. They could have been like, oh, now we have to do the new one, and the game's done. They can't blow it up again.
Yeah. No. Why wouldn't they?
No. Yeah, fucking Destiny 2. Sorry, John. I know you didn't play Destiny, so that was all like, oh, whatever. But yeah,
you're fine. Let's move on from Destiny though, because
just as an aside, let's just
So, I have been playing a game. I've been getting really into that 2016 Ratchet and Clank game.
Really? That was free as a PS Plus game, right?
People like that game, right?
It is very fun. Yeah, no,
okay.
I mean, I never really got too deep into other Ratchet and Clank games, but it's just a fun, rollicking good time. You get all kinds of crazy weapons. You go to a bunch of different planets. There's some interesting little mini games that you can do. Lots of exploration. It's just a nice, fun little package of running around, seeing cool shit, blowing it up. Very well designed combat. I really, really like it. I definitely recommend it. Like, you can, it's not on PS Plus anymore because, I think it was like a month or two ago. You can pick it up for like $20.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Did you ever play any of the old ones?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay, interesting. I've never played any of the old ones either. I was just wondering if that's why you picked this one up.
I mean, you don't really need to know too much about it.
This one's the movie, lore. Right? This is based off the movie. Or as a companion piece or something like that.
Yeah, it's like a reboot, isn't it?
It's not a... Well, okay, it's kind of sort of a reboot, but not really. It's more like... I do not know the history of Captain Quark, so I apologize if this is like crazy spoiler shit. But there's this like pretty stereotypical like, oh, I'm this famous superhero, and I'm super egotistical guy called Captain Quark. He is pretty funny, but his whole thing is that he's like the leader of this like galactic patrol sort of like like they're basically like the Avengers sort of thing, where they're just a bunch of heroes, and Ratchet wants to be one of them, and then he becomes one because he saves everyone's ass when Captain Quark is too busy being a wuss about something. So I don't know exactly how or why he gets into this situation, but Captain Quark is in jail.
Oh, good.
Oh no.
I'm guessing that it's something that, I don't know if it happens at the end of this game, or maybe this is something from like a previous game, but the whole like driving force of this story is Captain Quark is retelling the story of like Ratchet's origins.
I love Dragon
in
Age
jail.
2.
Yeah, like to somebody, like some dude comes into his like jail cell and Captain Quark is retelling it. And like, yeah, as you play through the level, like Captain Quark is still like talking over things, like, and then Ratchet decided to do this. Like, it's that kind of thing. There's a couple of funny things that they'll do sometimes where like you have very little air when you swim underwater, and if you get really close to dying, Captain Quark will just be like, Ratchet made sure to remember to breathe because Lombaxes can't breathe underwater, like that kind of thing. It's doofy. It's like the humor's very much like, oh yeah, kids are gonna play this, but you know, I definitely recommend dropping a 20 on that. It's and it's longer than I thought it would be too. It's pretty solid. It is fun. I definitely recommend it.
Nice.
But that's all I played. I did do some other video game related stuff that is very stupid. So,
oh yeah?
Yeah, so since I moved to Orlando, there are a lot more options in regards to buying just whatever the hell you want, really. There are more stores pertaining to your needs no matter what you need. So there are a lot more retro game stores around.
Nice.
And so for a little while I was batting around the idea, I kind of want to get one of those Analog S Super NTs, the like Super Nintendo things. And I was like telling myself, like, yeah, it wouldn't be that, like, it's like $180, but you know what? It would be cool to have this like really nice Super Nintendo, basically. And then I put it in the cart, and it's $40 shipped, so it would have been like $200 something. And I was like, no, I don't want to spend $230 on this now. I know it's like $50, but it's like, that still kind of soured me on it. That's a lot of money. So I decided instead what I was going to do was I was going to buy, so I have an old Game Boy Advance SP that is super beat up. And then a friend of mine, Miles did some stuff for Chooch like ages ago. So my friend Miles also sent me an old GBA that was just lying around, like a regular like square one, or like a rectangle one. And so I saw a lot of people online, like, you know, YouTubers like that Metal Jesus Rocks guy, talking about putting Game Boy Advance SP screens in a Game Boy Advance. Because honestly, the Game Boy Advance is a little wider. It's like, you know, once you're an adult, it's nicer to have in your hands. And then you could put an SP screen in there, and then it's got a backlight. So I was like, okay, maybe if I like find someone who can set this up. So the SP that I have is not the nice screen. The nice screen. Oh, so the one that I have is the Game Boy Advance SP. I think just 100. It's the original model that they put out. And then they put out the SP 101, which has the difference is that the original SP had a backlit screen. The 101 has like a frontlit screen. So it looks way crisper, and it just looks way nicer. And that's the one that people like to use. But because people like online like to buy those up, it's way more expensive. So I'm not going to end up doing either of those things because it's honestly kind of stupid. It's also very expensive to transfer that screen into the Game Boy Advance. So I'm just gonna buy a GBA SP 101, and I'll try to find some. I've been looking around trying to find one that's cheap, because, you know, one store told me like, oh, it'll be $80, and then I talked to another store and they were like, oh, we do 65. So I'm like, okay, you put me down, and when you get one in, I will buy it. So that's what I'm spending my like fun bucks on soon, is I'm gonna buy a nice SP, some GBA games, and catch up on some stuff that I didn't play, because like that's what I'm trying to do right now. Is I'm trying to catch up on like my childhood era games, but that I didn't play because I just play Pokemon. So that's why I bought a bunch of DS games, and that's why I'm going to start buying some GBA games, because it's like, I didn't play this shit. I was so secluded with just Pokemon, I missed out on a lot. So I'm trying to fix that. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. It'll be fun to buy some GBA games, maybe some original Game Boy games too. I want to get that fucking Donkey Kong game for Game Boy Color, or just Game Boy, whatever the fuck. That game is sick.
That game is weird.
That game is fucking cool, though. Donkey Kong 94 is really fucking good. Yeah, that's my prerogative, I guess.
Do you have any specific Game Boy Advance games you want to get?
That's kind of tricky, because a lot of the really good ones are a little more expensive now, but there's some stuff that are like Golden Sun I want to try.
Yeah.
If I can somehow trick somebody into giving it to me cheap, like maybe Astro Boy. I don't know, there's so many good GBA games. Like GBA is pretty reasonably priced right now. So that's...
If you want Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, I've got
No.
one. Oh. That one's fun. What?
No, I'm good.
Oh, fine, whatever.
You
Someday I'll
you
get
have
rid
a
of
good
this
time.
cursed item.
Exactly. You don't even want it. Oh yeah. So Scott, have you've got one more thing to talk about?
I do have a thing to talk about. Yes, I do.
Go right ahead.
I've been playing a game that is not out yet. It is called Heartbreak High. It's by Cool Bit. Who basically it was just developed by one person, and his buddy did music. So that's the only part of it that was not developed by Alec Robbins was his friend, the band Local Christian Girls, did the music, which is cool. But yeah, it's a run-based dating sim kind of thing that is really cool. It's the opposite of a dating sim. You have to break up with everyone in the school because you're dating everyone. So you have to go in, you have like 40 minutes, you have to go to all the places where all the people you're dating are, and you have to go and break up with them. And it's honestly very funny. It's very, like, it's extremely well written, but, like, you can obviously tell that a lot of it is a little removed from some of maybe the heavier emotional context of what it means to actually have to break up with someone. It's trying to take a step away, and I think there are some points where it doesn't quite hit the mark on that, because some of the situations that you're in are a little more raw than others, but some of them are really fucking hilarious. There's one, not to like spoil too much, but there's one where you have to go and break up with the school star athlete who is a tennis champ, and the only way you can get him, the only way you can get them to break up with you is if you beat them in Pong. Which is really cool. Like, it cuts into, like, a lot of neat mini games like that, which I know a lot of dating sims have been doing, but the fact that it has this cool, like, time-based element to it, really adds a lot of, like, pressure to the situation that you're in. Especially when you have to go through a lot of dialogue, and you only have so much time to do it.
Sure.
It's cool.
Excuse me. It handles like pressure in game situations really well. And I'm going to go back and probably play a few more runs of it because I have honestly really, really enjoyed it so far. I think it's super fun, and it comes out on, let me go take another look real quick. Visit store page. It comes out on May 21st.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So that we'll probably do a video of it soon or something like that. You can give it a look yourself, and if you feel like that's a thing you might be into, like a quirky run-based dating sim, this might be you might enjoy this game. It's cool. I like it.
Okay.
Neat.
So I'm just gonna say that just hearing about that game, made me super anxious because the thought of having to break up with a bunch of people made me want to die. So, maybe find someone else to be on that video.
See, for me, it's like, listen, some of us do bad things in life, and some of us did things in high school. And that's just like, that's how it is.
Mm-hmm. I think it's trying to definitely remove in the situation to like bring a little bit more like brevity, because it's a wild situation where you're dating literally every single person in the school, and like the other people in the game will definitely recognize that and like talk about it and comment on it in interesting ways. It's cool. It knows that the situation is silly and plays with it in silly ways.
All right, I mean that's fair. I'm just boy.
So far, my favorite character that I broke up with is named Rad Brad, who is extremely cool.
Why would you break up with Rad Brad?
You have to break up with everyone.
Why?
You gotta.
Are you gonna get like killed if you don't?
You gotta break up with everyone.
What? Oh, okay.
That's the game.
That's so sad.
Look. Rose was friggin' going around doing all kinds of shit during high school. I'm pretty much the same person that I was in high school, and I hate it. So I don't want to have to go back to high school.
That's fair enough. I wouldn't want to go back either. So
I never want to go back to fucking high school. It's
well, good news. You won't have to.
Yeah, no, good. Listen. I need to explain how bad high school sucked for me. At one point I was in a class and there were two people, me and another person named John, and the more popular John I would slightly perk my head up if somebody said John and it was not for me.
Oh no!
So people started calling me Steve.
No!
So I wouldn't lift my head up.
Holy shit, that sucks. I'm sorry.
John, that same thing happened to me because for one of my classes, I was, when I transferred schools and no one knew who I was, I was in a class with all seniors for Spanish because of how, like, the level's different between schools or whatever. And it was the same thing. It was the same exact thing with me. They just called me by my Spanish name that they assign you. And then they called the other person their real name.
Jeez.
And I was like, I'm like 2 years younger than all of you, so whatever.
Look, this isn't a race. That's not the same. That was at least fucking. That was at least fucking on the same pathway. They came up with a fucking demeaning name as a joke and then just called me that. And look. I'm trying.
You're doing great.
Fine, John.
You're amazing.
Am I?
John?
Yes.
Am I?
John, if you were in Heartbreak High, I wouldn't break up with you.
Wow, you
Yes, you
game
would.
over just for him. Oh, I feel dirty saying that.
Don't.
That
lie.
feels like
It's not a game over if you don't break up with people.
Oh, okay.
Let's move on from this. Let's move on from this, please.
Start a new chapter.
Rose, would you like to talk about your news story, please?
Sure. This is weird. So last time I was on the podcast, I talked about this. Daybreak was going out and they were saying that they weren't bought by this company that bought them.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you see that, Scott?
No, I didn't.
Okay, to give a rough thing, Daybreak was bought by this investment firm. You know who Daybreak is, right? The people who made H1Z1 and stuff like that.
Yes.
So they got bought by this firm called Columbus Nova in 2014, I believe. And all of a sudden, like 2 weeks ago, they started coming out and being like, no, we weren't. We weren't. And then like people started doing some digging and it turned out this like Columbus Nova is owned by like a Russian oligarch. And, like, now it's, like, in the fucking Donald Trump investigations and stuff like that or whatever that's going on. So, like...
Okay.
So they just... But instead of, like, just saying, like, we do not condone this or whatever, Or they just said, we were not bought by them. I don't know what you're talking about. And now, this week, Harmonix is doing the same thing. Harmonix is coming out, and they're saying, no, we weren't. What are you talking about? And deleting the news stories on their site that said, like, we were bought by Columbus Nova.
Wow.
And it's so fucking weird. It's like, I don't know why. Like, these are the sort of tactics that would make sense if it was like, I don't know, Mad Men or something. And like, not like the current days where there's the internet and the Wayback Machine and stuff like that. And news sites that report on it. It's so fucking weird. I haven't looked too far into the Harmonix thing. Like, there's not that much information. They just basically said it. But like with Daybreak, they were like deleting posts. They were saying like, no, we were bought by this man from Columbus Nova. It's completely different and stuff like that. And it's so fucking weird. It's all weird. I don't know why this is happening. Video games, politics.
It's messed up. Yeah.
Who can say?
I can't. I don't know shit about politics. I kind of know video games, but barely.
I mean, you just talked about that whole SP thing. That's pretty gamer.
That is real gamer, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So speaking of things that are pretty gamer, I do have some news that I can talk about here.
Oh yes.
So Nintendo finally outlined their online service program for the Switch.
A year later.
Yeah. So they talked about how this whole thing is going to work, and it's kind of weird, but there's parts of it that seem good, and parts of it that seem like it's going to be a real headache. So let's just go over this step by step.
All right.
First off, they confirmed that yes, you're going to have to pay to play some online games.
Yeah.
Now,
did they specify like any specific ones, or did they just say that?
So that's the really weird thing. In the initial release, because this is how Nintendo is all the fucking time. Whenever Nintendo announces something like this, fucking Chris Kohler or some other like Nintendo nerd games journalist has to message them and be like, "Hey, can you all tell me like all of this shit? Because if you don't, I don't know what's happening." So at first they just said, "Yeah, you have to pay for it to go online," which everyone was like, "Okay, sure." And then a little while later, there was some text, like there was a little bit of text that got cleared up that said, "Not every game." So it might just only be first-party Nintendo games you have to pay for, and then
That's
I guess
weird.
And then maybe other online games, it's just a case-by-case basis, or maybe it just won't be at all.
That sounds like Nintendo. That sounds like a Nintendo thing where they would make you go to them to say, yes, you have to pay for your online or whatever for my thing.
It's really bizarre. Like, I mean, like, I'm ready to... It might be some kind of weird thing where, like, it might be some kind of, like, licensing thing where Nintendo... Because we'll get to it, but this online service is a lot cheaper than the other services.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just like, oh, Nintendo is just running the servers for their own games, so that's what you have to pay for, and then these other companies are paying for their games, so who cares? They're already running the servers. Or maybe just Nintendo is being fucking stupid. Who knows? It's probably that.
It could be a combination of all of them.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the big positive thing, this is the big positive, no questions asked positive thing, is that they are going to be adding cloud save functionality once this kicks in. So yeah, it took them way too long, and also it's not gonna immediately happen. Like, you're gonna have to be careful with your saves until September. But once that rolls around, and once the online capabilities come on, you'll have cloud saves. So if your Switch breaks, if someone steals it, if something happens, you can get your saves back. But again, just be careful until September. Be extra cautious. Keep your Switch locked in a safe and just leave it there until September.
Leave it in your dock and don't play anything on it.
Yeah, don't fucking touch it.
not a problem if there aren't any games.
Oh,
We'll see.
yeah.
So
That's been the unfortunate truth for me and my Switch.
I haven't been playing it too much either.
Yeah.
So they did talk about how you're going to have to still use that online app to set up parties and do voice chat or whatever.
Have you used that app?
No, because I don't have any online games.
Let me tell you, as someone who has used that app is fucking garbage. Holy shit. I have never used like a worse app. You have to keep your phone screen on the entire time. You can't have it locked or anything. Like,
that blows.
Fucking like makes your phone overheat and like die. It feels like you're gonna die. Like, it's the worst. And also, you still can't even make like half as good of like a party by using that app. Like in Splatoon, you can't even like make like a matchmaking party through the app. It's only for private games. So it's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not good.
Tried
Imagine
doing
Smash for that.
Yeah, for real. Christ.
Well, fingers crossed that they maybe fix it before Smash comes out. They won't, but I'm going to say that just because I don't want to seem like I'm completely destroyed.
Sure.
So this last bit that they announced is kind of weird, but let's go into it. They announced what I guess is going to be the replacement for Virtual Console. Maybe. It's just called like the Nintendo Online Service NES Games or some shit like that. They basically said that they are going to give you 20 NES games on day one when the online thing launches. They announced 10 of them, and all 10 of them are pretty meh. It's Soccer, Tennis, Donkey Kong, Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers, Balloon Fight, Ice Climber, Dr. Mario, Zelda, and Mario Bros. 3. Which, those are some good games, but also those are a lot of games that you have probably gotten 5 times over by now.
Yeah. I mean, I can see how that would be beneficial. It's funny because, like, a lot of people heard their initial pitch of just like, hey, we're going to have, like, a game for a while, and you're going to be able to play that. And everyone was like, hey, why don't you just make a Netflix for games? And they were like, we'll do that.
So that's what it kind of sounds like they're doing. It sounds like they are going to keep adding games to that roster. Like, from 20, they're going to keep adding, and you're just going to be able to play them as you continue to pay your online membership.
Yeah. It's also a better solution than constantly having to rebuy those games.
Absolutely, and I'm hoping that it is like Netflix where they just keep everything on there, and I hope it's not like it might be like PlayStation Plus where it's like, they swap them out. I don't know, it doesn't say, but at the very least this does give you a chance to get these games for pretty reasonable price. So to go through the pricing, it is 1 month is $3.99 US dollars, of course. 3 months is $7.99. And a year is $19.99, so it's $20 for a whole year of the online service. That is a third that you pay for PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live. And that's pretty neat. There is another little caveat, which seems like a really wild oversight, but I guess if you have enough people that you could hop on this would be a really good way to save some money. They are having a family plan as well. I think it's kind of supposed to be like, it's supposed to kind of be like, if you have, because I think it's supposed to be for each Nintendo account. It is tied to each Nintendo account. So if you have multiple accounts on one Switch, then you could each have online. It's up to 8 people under the plan, and it is $35 a year, but you can assign other people not on the same Switch to that plan.
Ooh.
So if you find other people that are down to do it, you can just split your thing every year, and it's like $5 a year.
All right, cool.
So yeah, if you find 7 other people that have Switches and you want to split a family plan thing, there you go. You'll save money. I don't know if they'll figure that out and maybe try to put the kibosh on that before it comes out, or maybe they'll just do it because $35, and they're going to make that money how they make it, I guess. I don't know. But there you go. You can do that, I guess. So yeah, they did say that they are going to be announcing other things. That in regards to the online service, I'm guessing that they'll do that during E3. Because I did see, and look, I don't want to go too far into it because it was fucking crazy. It was a crazy rumor post. But there was a rumor post that basically predicted this. But another thing that they said was that, yes, they are going to do the NES games as like a Netflix thing. But they are also going to do basically a sequel to Virtual Console where the games are way cheaper. And it's just going to be cheaper, and that's basically it.
I don't know about that because their weird like Gameflix subscription seems like their answer to not having it or not really needing it anymore. Like I don't know. I mean, they could put those games out individually. They don't need to put it out under certain brand or whatever. But it's a more elegant solution than just having to buy those games again. And I'm sure a lot of people, if they support it well, if it's just like they have the 20 NES games and then they probably add like one more, a lot of people probably won't get a lot of use out of it. But like if that's a well supported system, it could easily that could make them a lot of money and get a lot of like a lot of good customer satisfaction and a lot of good retention.
Oh, totally. And I mean, like, if they ended up doing some kind of thing where it's like, okay, yeah, here, you pay $20 for the online and the NES games, but add $5 and you get Super Nintendo games, add $5 and you get N64, like, that would be a good way to, like, ease people into paying more money, and also, like, I wouldn't be too upset about that. Like, $5, like, what? If it does go up to, like, $60 or whatever, $60 to be able to play, like, every NES, Super NES, and like I would be fucking all over that, especially if it's on the Switch. Like that is what would eke that out over ROMs even. Like playing those games on the Switch just natively would be worth the money.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do hope that Nintendo figures that out and actually does something like that, because that would totally solve a lot of problems. But knowing Nintendo, they're probably going to fuck something up. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Speaking of fucking up, Walmart Canada has got some splaining to do.
Uh-oh.
I forgot about this, God.
Yeah, so a couple of days ago, Walmart Canada posted a bunch of placeholder game pages for, I guess, games that are going to get announced at E3. Or at the very least that are going to be announced soon. They were probably supposed to be unlisted, but they all got listed all at once. You got to take a good, nice look at all of these games that are going to get announced. Among those games were stuff that has been already announced, like Smash Bros, Metroid, some Destiny DLC, and Beyond Good and Evil 2. But some other ones that they listed were a new Splinter Cell game, Just Cause 4, Borderlands 3, Gears of War 5, Dragon Quest 2, which I think is just Dragon Quest Builders 2, Lego DC Villains, and a new Assassin's Creed. Now, there are two other games that they listed, but they're a little fucking weird.
Yeah.
One of them is Forza Horizon 5, which is strange because there hasn't been a Forza Horizon 4.
Mm-hmm.
I bet it's under some kind of code name. Who knows?
Yeah, or maybe they just someone might have just mistyped the 5.
Distraction from the truth.
And then another game that was listed, which seems to be being teased by Bethesda as we speak,
right,
is Rage 2.
Yeah, that one is really wild because the official Rage Twitter, which I didn't know existed, posted that leak up, and then in a distinctly pink font, pointed out all the ways in which this leak was wrong or something.
Oh, yeah.
And then added the logo. And now the Bethesda account has just been tweeting weird abstract images with that same color, trying to be cheeky, like no one knows exactly what they're going for.
It's fucking bizarre. It's really
so strange.
It's really weird. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I'm guessing that with Bethesda teasing Rage now, I think that these are probably confirmed, even though Walmart Canada is trying to cover their ass and be like, oh, this is speculative.
Yeah.
No.
You don't do that.
Yeah, I did also see this. I think I was the only. I'm the only person who noticed this because I follow Adam Sessler on Twitter, and
yeah, no one else follows him.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
look,
kidding. He's a great dude.
Yeah, so he just started up a new consultancy firm, I guess. And I went on the website for his consultancy firm, and I don't know if this is still up there when you're listening to this. I might be fucking getting Adam Sessler in trouble. I deeply I apologize,
Sorry,
but B, Adam Sessler can fucking handle it. There's like a picture of a laptop with like a list of games on it or something, and one of the games that's listed there with a logo, mind you, with a fucking actual logo that looks official, is Borderlands 3. So
sure.
I mean, of course they're making Borderlands 3, but they're gonna announce Borderlands 3 at this E3.
I knew that as soon as I saw Gearboxes at PAX. Yeah. I say this every time. E3, because they don't have any other games. They don't have anything else. They released Battleborn last year. That was it. The Duke Nukem thing's already out. They're not making another Duke game. Sorry.
I mean, they are, but it's gonna come out when the movie comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Actually, I would really like a Duke Nukem movie tie-in where John Cena plays Duke in the game.
No. So
we can't talk about Duke Nukem. Let's move on, please.
Okay, I was gonna say real quick that I am actually moderately interested in what the hell Rage 2 would be, if only because all of Bethesda's first-person shooters have been stellar recently. Like both of those Wolfies are great. Doom is great. Sure, fucking go for it.
Fallout 4, solid.
No, get out of here. Go away. Go away. Fly away, troll.
I'm not opposed to it. It's just wild that they're making a sequel to.
I know, it's so weird, but I'm like, yeah, sure. Like maybe someone really likes Rage and like the management of fucking Bethesda, and like they proved themselves with those other shooters. Like it's like, God, we made Doom, we made Wolfenstein. Now we can make our dream game, Rage 2.
I'm going to be so happy when next Bethesda E3, they announce Wet 2, and it's fucking amazing. That's what I want.
I think the weirdest thing about those like Rage promo pics or whatever was that the color that they're using as like their signature color or whatever is the same color as the blood in Danganronpa.
Yeah,
That's I legitimately saw that and was like, oh, Bethesda has the rights to Danganronpa now, I guess. I wonder what Komeda's up to.
Komeda.
The final boss. You have to shoot Komeda.
Why did they call
that
it
sounds
Rage
great.
2?
It's because you're getting all your rage out from Danganronpa and on him too.
It's because Komeda's fucking pissed.
This is for all the cisphobia PowerPoints on Tumblr.
Oh boy.
This is for me having to see fucking what's her name? I don't even know. Fucking it's just shooting Komeda. Oh my god. So yeah, that's gonna be most of E3, I guess, because Walmart had to leak all that shit. Thanks, Walmart.
Thanks.
I'm sure there's gonna be more stuff announced, but whatever. We're having fun. So let's move on to questions. If you want to send a question, feel free to send it in to podcast@videogamechoochoo.com, which is our email address, or videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com, which is our Tumblr our little Tumblr account.
You can send in questions.
A little Tumbly. So, our first question is from an anonymous Tumblr user who asks me, would you consider your experience with the JoJo mod for Dark Souls a good introduction to the series?
To which one?
Yeah, so, I would explicitly say no to JoJo, because, no. I definitely think you need to know what the hell JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is before you even download that mod. So yeah, no for that. And then for Dark Souls, I would also say no, because Scott was playing that, and Scott plays so much Dark Souls, and he was having a hard time with it. And like, you know, that it's a very different way of playing that game. So I'm not like saying like, oh, Scott sucks. Like, no, it's like, no, of course you don't. But it's just such a different thing. I do not think that would be a good way to get into Dark Souls itself. Like, I mean, if you just bought the game and wanted to mess around immediately, I wouldn't blame you for being like, I just want to play the Dark Souls, the JoJo mod. Like, sure, go ahead. But like, if you're trying to get into Souls, that's absolutely not how you do it. No.
Yeah, no. It's important to note that mod, if you go and download it off Nexus Mods, it does, the way you get it is in a collection of scripts that are specifically challenge mods. Like, this is not seen as, like, a way to play the game. It's seen as a challenge. Like, it is specifically designed to be, like, different. Like, if you know how to play Dark Souls, it'll help you, but also it completely removes a lot of mechanics that are pretty vital to playing that game in order to play the game a different way. So I don't think that's the best way to play Dark Souls. I also don't think it's as fun as normal Dark Souls. It's different. Like, it's certainly new and exciting and cool, but also I think, like, if you really want to get into Dark Souls proper, like, you just want to just jump into one of the games. Like, jump into Dark Souls 1. Remaster's coming out soon.
Yeah.
When's the date on that? That's in June, right?
Yes. Wait, it's the end of this month, isn't it? And then it's like July for the Switch or something.
I thought it got pushed back.
Only for the Switch.
No, yeah, they delayed it for the Switch. The PS4 and PC and I guess Xbox One versions are all supposed to be the end of this month. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up real quick.
They have a network test right now.
Yeah,
May 25th.
Yeah, the network test is happening in like a few hours from when we're recording.
Oh, really? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I gotta... Oh, I don't think I'm in that.
No, you don't.
I wanna...
It's Dark Souls 1.
I know. Everything I've seen of that game so far is just that it's Dark Souls 1. I understand, but also...
You know what's cool?
What?
You can rebind every single control in the entire game now. You can
make it play like Neo.
You could. I don't know why you would, but you could. I like Neo. It's fine. Yeah.
Neo's great.
It is a good game.
All right, we got another question from another anonymous user who asks, have you ever purchased any bootleg video games or hardware? What's the most illegal video game purchase you've ever made? I am not a cop.
Well, you gotta tell us if you are.
Yes, I appreciate that you told us. I don't know if I've ever bought, like, I mean, I feel like family members might have bought those, like, little rip-off, like, mini game things where they just load a bunch of Genesis ROMs onto a thing. I've probably gotten that as, like, a present for, like, a birthday or something here and there from some, like, aunt or something. But other than that, I have always been, like, even as a kid, been like, I want this specific thing, don't fuck this up for me. So... Not really. I've never bought anything super bootleg. Like, I mean, there's some stuff that I feel like I would want to buy just because it's like, this is a bootleg, like, piece of history. Like, there's, you know, I would want to buy, like, one of those, like, fucking bootleg Mario games from China or whatever that has, like, 7 Granddad on it just because that's, like, so funny and I would want to just have that. But, nah. And like, also, like, I don't know if I'd ever want to buy, like, a repro cart or anything. Like, sometimes I think about it, but it's like, I don't know. You're paying, like, what, $40, $50 fucking dollars to someone for, like, a ROM? Like, no. So, no, I've never bought anything like that. How about y'all?
I bought a lot of illicit Shadow the Hedgehog merch. That definitely wasn't official, because, I mean, of course I did, but... I'd say the most illegal purchase I ever made was so you know how Oblivion changed its rating? Do you know about this?
Not off the top of my head.
This was when, like, hot coffee and shit was going down. So like it was rated T when it launched, Oblivion, and then it became M because of a mod on the PC that you could do that made them naked, and people like flipped out, and they made it M after that. So I was like 15. And I was buying Oblivion, and I took I scoured through all of the Oblivion cases until I found the one that said T on it and not M, so I could buy it. And it worked. Now it was good.
That's probably rare now.
Yeah.
I tried to get in contact with the people that put out or do PR for Inti Creates, because they put out that new Galgun game for Switch.
Good.
And on some printings of the game, the inside print was supposed to be some Galgun shit, but for some reason they printed stuff from the new, not Wild Arms, what's that game called? Shit, what the fuck is that game called? The shooter, the cowboy shooter. Fuck. I'm blanking so hard.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Pocky and Rocky.
No, it's like Pocky and Rocky, but it's not. It's, I'm gonna do cowboy shooter game.
A lot of searching this
Switch.
episode.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just, look, whenever Wild Guns, that's right.
Oh, yes, Wild Guns.
So they had like the printing for Wild Guns in there. So like outside it would be Galgun, and the inside it was Wild Arms or Wild Guns. So I like tried to like message them like, hey, could you just like send me the case for that? Like,
Jesus.
I didn't get a response because I just
They were like, oh, we got a real pervert here.
I mean, yeah. Like that is more sick than anything that's in Galgun, honestly. But yeah, Scott, have you done any weird purchases?
I didn't buy this. This was a gift. But I do own a copy of Atari. No, not Atari. I do own a copy of E.T. for the Atari.
Oh,
One of the original cartridges.
I mean, that's legal. You could buy
It's
that.
legal, but it's like, it's still cursed.
it really is.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
cursed.
think I've bought a lot of like super illegal things.
Yeah, I don't know. I would be like if I were gonna get a copy of ET, I would want to get one of those like fucking super crushed versions from the dirt.
I was gonna say you probably want the one like that AVGN destroyed or something like that. That's the one you want.
No.
You say like wistfully no.
No. I stayed with Mike for Thanksgiving. I went up to Buffalo with his family, and we went to a game store, and there were a bunch of copies of games that the AVGN had reviewed signed by him, because I guess he was just, like at like convention or something. So that was pretty funny. I thought about buying one of them, but I was like, I don't want to spend all, like, because they were a little expensive, and I was like, I don't want to spend that money and then have it like get smushed and destroyed in the fucking bringing it back home. So I didn't do that. And also, I kind of feel like if I want it, I would want him to sign it for me, too. You know, just having, like, oh, just signed by AVG. Like, no. I'm gonna go out and buy a fucking copy of Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde for 3 cents and then go and have AVGN sign it. Like, that's 100% more nice. Just like, to John, kiss my ass, or suck a turd, or whatever he would write. James Rolfe. And I'd be like, thank you so much. I will absolutely eat a buffalo's diarrhea. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. We got a question from the Mighty Mighty Bosstones, who asks, Dante fucking loves pizza.
Yeah.
Without any bias from your personal opinion on it, what do you think Dante's opinion on pineapple on pizza is?
He loves it.
Yeah, it's hard to see me hating it. Or it's hard to see him hating it.
See, I think Dante would love it because he's always getting interrupted when he's eating his pizza, whether it's Lady and Trish coming in to bother him and steal his pizza, or if it's demons coming in to mess him up. If he has pineapple on the pizza, it's like, it's substantial enough that as he's finishing that pizza that's in his mouth, he can like finish like eating the pineapple a little longer, and it feels like, you know, a more cohesive experience in his tumultuous life.
Mm. I think he would just like it because it's a pizza. Like, I think he just loves pizza.
Yeah,
that's true.
Now, pineapple on pizza is incredible and the best kind of pizza. So
I wouldn't say the best, but it's definitely great.
It's definitely the best kind of pizza. So I think he would like it just because. Like, You know.
That's my fan fiction note at the top. Just so you know, before anyone wants to start anything.
Oh my god. Okay, so Rose, I think you might have to answer this one because this is from one of your girlfriends, and I kind of don't know what she's talking about.
Oh no.
Okay, so Century Punk asks, Cancol, I know Cancol, and Akikan.
I don't know what that is.
Don't know what the fuck that is. Are infamous for having cute girl personifications of World War II battleships and canned sodas, respectfully.
Oh.
And now my friends on Twitter are trying to get me to play a game with cute anime girls based on guns. Where does it end?
Yeah, no, that's true. Where does it end? Because I've been wondering the same thing. Everyone's tweeting like, oh, got a 5-star 1911. And I'm like, what?
What?
Yeah, no.
What?
Got a 5-star Tommy gun. And it's like this anime girl with glasses. And I'm like, what is going on?
Slow down. What? There's a gacha game out right now, and all the girls are guns?
It just came out. Frontline Girls, it's called.
Is that like...
Or Girls Frontline, I think, rather.
Is that legal? Are they allowed to like use guns that are like
guns.
Yeah, a lot of guns like aren't their image doesn't need to be licensed.
Yeah, because these
that's
are
why
like,
you see. That's why you see a lot of them in the same games.
Yeah, these are. This fucking game. Let me tell you, I just keep seeing it, and I'm like, what on earth?
What's the gameplay? Do you know?
No, I don't know. I know you have to use ammo.
Shooter. What do you expect?
No, I bet it's not. I know.
Man.
I was gonna download it, but it's 3 gigs, and I was like, "Fuck that!" What? I know.
Jesus.
Yeah.
God help us.
No gacha game gets on my phone if it can't live with its company of other gacha games.
Oh my god.
What do you think should be Anime Girls next?
Fruit by the foot.
I'm just
I
gonna
got a 5-star raspberry.
I'm just gonna interrupt you and remind you that the currently airing show Pretty Derby, the horse girl anime, is going to be a gacha game, and all of those and all of those horse girls are named after actual horses.
They've been getting in hot water.
Didn't the horse that the main girl is named after die recently?
Just died like 2 weeks ago. Yes.
Jesus Christ.
And that show started airing like a month and a half ago. So that horse died like a month into that show's airing.
Well, I'm glad it doesn't have to see anymore.
And was like, I'm done.
Yeah, fuck this shit.
Jesus.
Horse fucking suicide.
I don't even know like what could be a good gacha game, and I'm trying to think of.
It doesn't need to be a gacha game. Just whatever should be
personified.
Yeah, like what should become some anime girls.
I think that there should just be a conglomeration, like Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft. Everyone should just band together and finally make the Consultons game.
That's just Neptunia. What are you talking about? That's just Neptunia.
But they'll do it, and they'll all be named after the actual console, so you know which one you have to go buy or whatever. Because you're like, oh man, I got to get the Nintendo one because I like girls with no boobs. I guess.
How barefaced can you get? Then the cities being named fucking Last Station, Lean Box, and Louis.
But what if it was called PlayStation, Xbox, and Wii?
It would be called, like, if it was they were making it, it would be like, it's welcome to Sonyville, everyone.
Yeah, come to Sonyville.
Come see Parappa the Rappa. He's washed up over there.
No, it'd be Parappa with big boobs this time.
No. I bet that's in a Neptunia game already.
That already exists, just online, and I don't want to see it.
What if instead of just half the roster is anime girls like it is now, all of the Smash roster was anime girls?
All right, yeah. Fire Emblem finally takes over. Let's go.
God.
Do you want to talk about Fire Emblem Heroes?
No.
I just wanted to say, I think it's really funny that people have started saying, like, people were complaining that Marth's not in Fire Emblem Heroes enough, because there's only one Marth in the whole game. And someone said, don't you get Marth is a guest character from Super Smash Brothers. And I thought that was good.
That is pretty good. I mean, they have to add the Tophen Ike to Fire Emblem Heroes.
Jesus.
I don't know why they haven't done that yet.
I mean, they already have 3
probably
fucking other
will.
ones, so eventually.
Not as many as there are Lins.
I love that there is a fucking actual circle of Lins that can kill
Yeah.
each other now. Rock, paper, Lins.
Fire
very
Emblem's
good.
beautiful.
Fire Emblem Heroes
very good.
rules.
God, I'm just fucking imagine like 5-star like people arguing about like, oh man, I need to roll this Tophen Ike right now.
No!
Like, just the fucking cosplayer just sitting there like, I don't want to be. I mean, you would have to also be able to roll Mike as the Tophen as well. Just
I
have
don't
Mike.
wanna-
He's a 2-star character somehow.
Yeah, I was gonna say
He's
you just-
he's sitting there like, oh man, the sun's in my eyes. I'm not doing too hot. Like,
Grand Hero battle against. He's just there on that little like fucking banner, like join today.
He's wearing a pot on his head just like Donald. It's to keep the sun out of his eyes.
it's not working. It's making it worse. It's like reflecting down into his eyes. Oh god. Alright, Shulis asks, which gaming personality or developer would you most want to battle to the death with on the E3 show floor?
Randy Pitchford, we're gonna die. I'm gonna kill him. He's probably gonna kill me at the same time. But that's just what happens, I guess. Yeah. What's his... I don't know what his weapon of choice is. But mine's gonna be my bare hands.
His is the copy of Battleborn because it has so much to it. It has homegrown, hobby grade. Go up, and I don't know.
Can't do this.
He's gonna pull out the script for Borderlands 3 and you're gonna die because he's gonna read the jokes. Semi-related. I was saying to a friend of mine, like, man, the thing that would make Borderlands 3 good is if it was written by the people who write the Eric Andre show.
Oh, fuck.
Like,
Oh,
imagine
shit, that would rule.
Yeah. Anyways, I want to fight David Cage to the death.
Yes.
'Cause I would win.
Yes. I'll help.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I am going to fight Suda51 just because I want him to kill me.
You think it would be a good battle?
Yeah, it would just be an interesting fight, but yeah,
Yeah.
No, he would
I think-
absolutely annihilate me, and that's
There'd
fine.
be a 2D section for some reason.
Yeah, and you know what? That's fine. That's
Yeah.
cool.
I think it would be like an anime, like when they fight each other and they say it's to the death, but then like you're both like worn out at the end, and then you just shake your hands. And it's
Yeah.
like, wow.
Yeah. Absolutely. Alright, we got one more question. And I would just like to remind you that if you want to ask a question like these, you go to podcast@videogamechoochoo.com or videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com/ask, and you will sound a little something like this person, who is an anonymous Tumblr user who says, "Hey gamers, the world of Fate sure is a bit crazy, and probably a little offensive? Who knows? But here's my question. What servant would you add to the Fate universe? It can be anyone who has any kind of historical significance, but it can't be Duke Nukem. You all think so. You all think so low of me."
I'm
Yeah,
glad
they are-
that
I mean,
gave
they
that
already-
quantification.
They already took who I was going to pick, so...
Good.
like, you know, yeah.
saw-
Here's my problem, is, like, I can't say anything as a joke, because I bet it's already in Fate.
Go for it. I'll tell you. I know like
Yeah,
all
well-
of them.
Yeah, let's try.
Oh, fuck. Is, Ben Franklin's in, right?
No, I don't think
I don't
so.
think so. no.
Really?
You know who
They
is
don't-
Yeah,
Thomas
they-
Edison?
Yeah,
Oh,
they haven't done a lot of the like founding fathers, but
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
Thomas Edison is in, and he is a lion, like he's a lion
Yeah.
man.
And he lives
Can
in
you-
like space or something. I don't.
Yeah,
Can you imagine Ben Franklin with lightning powers? And
There's
he's
a-
got the biggest hits.
I was gonna say.
they have a lot like all of the like American inventor guys all have electricity powers. Like I think Thomas Edison does and Tesla does. I'm sorry,
if-
Rose. Go ahead.
What if Ben Franklin had the keyhole boob sweater? Because he has the keyhole fucking tight.
Oh no, don't tell them that. They're gonna do it now.
Do it! Oh, give me money, Tight Moon.
You unlocked the puzzle there. You figured it out. Oh my god.
John, what would you do? You have any idea who you would add?
So I just started like looking around my room, and I looked at some comics, and I was like, they should add like famous comic creators. Like they should add fucking like Stan Lee or Jack Kirby or something.
God,
that'd be pretty good.
Stan Lee as a Bishy man.
Yeah.
Like, all this made me think of is the horrible Fate Abigail Williams. Oh.
Yeah, isn't she like a fucking little lolly girl or something?
Yes.
Jesus.
With a thong and stuff. It's grim.
So is Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper is a little
Jack
lolly
the
girl
Ripper's
with a
really
thong.
bad.
Yeah.
But to be fair, the history around Abigail Williams, perhaps, maybe...
It's bad. It's all
not
pretty
good.
bad.
What's a character? What's a real life person?
Who knows?
We don't think about real life people anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I just think about King Arthur all the time.
Yeah, no, I know you do. I don't even. I still don't know who the real life Astolfo is. I just like someone says Astolfo, it's just like, oh yeah, the little fucking pink hair twink. All right.
Oh, I love him. I love it.
Of course
I don't
you
know
do.
anything.
Everyone loves
I don't
him.
know anything about Fate, but I fucking love that guy.
Yeah, everyone. That's how everyone exists on the.
It's fine, you know. Like I'm not kink
fine.
shaming. Y'all want to
No, it's
fucking
fine.
suck that little piece of fucking twig dry. It's all good.
God.
I got it. I got it.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Historical Bill Clinton.
Gaming in the Clinton years. That's
Yeah,
what I say when I pop open Fate
Play-
Go.
Played by diabetes, absolutely.
Oh fuck!
That would rule.
Diabetes speaking in Japanese, like,
Holy
Want to see
shit.
Bill Clinton, baby.
fuck. Fucking Karl Marx. There you go.
Oh yeah, there we go,
Yeah.
baby.
That
There you go.
Karl
That's mine.
Marx.
5-star.
that will end capitalism forever as soon as they add Big Titty Karl Marx talking about how bad capitalism is. Like, oh my god.
You add Big Titty Karl Marx and all the microtransactions disappear.
Yeah, they just
Dash is like, Senpai, I don't know what they're talking about. This seems a little scary. It's like,
what do we have to seize? What are you talking? We have to fight these skeletons. Please stop.
well, the skeletons are in charge of the banks.
You're incredibly sexy, Karl Marx. Just please attack. Like,
I don't know who constitutes the anime working class.
all the servants, I would guess.
All of the servants, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you would be the fucking oppressor, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
you're the
Yeah,
fucking
damn.
master. Yeah.
Damn,
Capitalism do be like that.
truly.
Karl Marx just kills you. That's the end of the fight.
Yeah, like as soon as you summon Karl Marx, they're just like, fuck this. I ain't playing by these rules. Kiss my ass, you're dead. That's it. Alright, well, that's it for the show. I'm very
You're dead. That's it for the show.
I am very sorry that we talked about Fate as much as we did, because we really shouldn't talk about Fate
It's
like we do.
fine. It's great.
Thank you, Scott and Rose, for being on.
Hello.
Scott, go ahead and
Yeah.
go ahead and plug your shit.
I did some things. I was on an episode of Sharingan with the Wind with my buddy Krembaugh. It's his I should say Feargoal. Krembaugh's his online name. It's his Naruto watch podcast. I watched 10 episodes of filler Naruto with him. And that was the only real experience I've ever had with Naruto. And then the episode right after that, I produced a theme song for them that they're never going to use again.
All right.
So go ahead and give that a listen. I was also on an episode of Hogcast Speedy Delivery, which is a Sonic the Hedgehog and Pizza podcast. That was really fun. We reviewed an all-time great Sonic fan character. And I also do Fortnightly. We're bringing this back to games. Wrestling on Air, the comedy wrestling podcast. We just had another episode with Patrick Gill. It's fucking great. We take a look at Jeff Hardy's 9/11 song. It's something special.
That sounds like a nightmare.
Ugh.
It's really good. It's really good. I had a great time.
That sounds like a legitimate nightmare.
And also twitch.tv/VGCC every Wednesday night at 9 p.m.
Yes, thank you so much.
EST.
Yeah, that'll be when we're gonna stream. Yeah, Scott, you're kind of doing the streams mostly. I'll try to be there. You know, I've been the guest, I suppose, for the past few times. We'll see if anyone else has the time to join in.
Yeah,
take it over. Go for it. Yeah.
Sometime.
All right, wonderful. So if you'd like to follow us on social media, we have our Twitter account at VGChooChoo. We also have our Tumblr account, which is videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com. If you would like to join us in some fun conversation, or just hang out in the voice chat, hang out in the text chat, we have a Discord server at thegamezone.zone. If you go onto your web browser of choice and type that in, you will get an invite to our Discord server. So, feel free to join and hang out with us. We have a good time. And lastly, I would like to thank, Melt Channel for the use of our theme song Crush off of their album Magic is Real. Check out their music at meltchannel.bandcamp.com. You can download that song and many other songs that they've made. It's good stuff. I'd also like to say that you should definitely donate to our Patreon, patreon.com/VGCC. I have something cooking up very soon. That's going to blow your socks off. I think everyone will enjoy it. And if you just want to give us a little tip here and there too for our hard work, because I think this podcast deserves $5 a month. Come on,
yeah,
feel free.
Roll us a 20. Yeah,
do whatever you're comfortable doing. You really don't have to if you can't afford. I completely understand.
Yeah, no pressure. Just if you like the work we do and you want to support us, it's there for it.
Absolutely. So again, patreon.com/VGCC, and that'll do it. We'll see you next week with another episode of the Video Game Choo Choo podcast. So long.